A night after the Bourne Braves walk it off against Hyannis, they get arguably an even bigger win thanks to this man right here, the player of the game, Justin Lasko. They beat the Cotuit Kettleers by a final score of 7-5. Justin, you threw 6 innings, just allowed 2 runs with 6 strikeouts. What was working so well for you tonight?
My changeup was really good tonight. They had 7 lefties in the lineup, and when you're facing a lot of lefties, you got to be able to mix in a changeup and throw it for strikes, and when you need to, throw it out of the zone for swings and misses. So I had that working for me well tonight, and my fastball played well off of it.
So you battled a little bit today. Yesterday you were sick, but today you come out here. You don't show any signs of sickness as you go 6 and really give the Braves what they need tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still battling a little bit of an infection. But, working through it, drinking a whole lot of fluids. Had about 2 gallons of water yesterday, another gallon today, Powerade, just trying to get as many calories as I could and go out there and give the team the best effort I had.
And the Braves are really fighting right now for one of the final postseason spots. And it seemed like this game had high energy, high emotion, and it seemed like you shined when the lights were the brightest.
Yeah, I love energy and emotion like that. I like when things get fired up. I like getting fired up. It makes me feel like I can do a little bit more than I'm normally able to do. So when things like that happen, I live up to the moment, and I try to do it.
So Justin Lasko, he does live up to the moment tonight. The Braves get this win over the Cotuit Kettleers. We'll send it back to Tomahawk Talk right after this. Welcome back into Tomahawk Talk. The Braves get this big win tonight over the Cotuit Kettleers, 7-5. I'm joined right now by Alexander Moore and Blaine McCormick for some more Tomahawk Talk. Alex, tonight Justin Lasko takes the mound for the Braves and really shines. 6 innings, just gives up 2 runs.
Yeah, he was tremendous. I mean, 6 innings, like you said, gets the quality start as well. 6 hits, only 2 earned runs. One of those was a solo home run, too, in which it was in his last inning of work. And he did, just like you said, a tremendous job. 5 strikeouts as well. I mean, he's not the biggest strikeout guy, but he goes out there and gets 5 tonight, and only giving up, 2 walks as well. Yeah, he was pounding the strike zone very well, very in the zone tonight. He knew that we needed this win, and he said, hey, boys, jump on my shoulders. I got you.
And he's coming back from a day yesterday when he was actually feeling a little bit sick. The emotions, the tension was high in this game, and it seemed like that was when he was at his best.
Oh, it definitely was. I mean, with the back up against the wall, and he said, hey, yeah, bring it on. I mean, that's what good pitchers are made out of. You know, you see them in those tough situations, and they go out there and they just thrive like Lasko did tonight. He had some runners on, left them on as well with a great defensive play from our defense and also striking out those guys. Yeah, tremendous job by Lasko with his back up against the wall, and can't wait to see him later on in this game.
And so early on, it seemed like there was going to be a pitcher's duel, Blaine, but very quickly after Justin Lasko got out of the game with the 3 runs of support, the Braves started piggybacking. 7 runs scored. Danny DiGiorgio, 3 hits and 2 RBIs. What did you see out of the offense today?
Well, you mentioned DiGiorgio, and I think that was really the spark of this offense that the Braves had. He had that huge 2 RBI single, like you just mentioned, and then Fitzgerald putting another great quality, productive day at the base pass and stuff. And you see that these guys, when they get hits going and they get the RBIs going, it's like a snowball effect. It just keeps trickling on, and you got to point back to that 7th inning. And you look at the scorebook in that, Alex, it just looks like run after run after run. And that's really what the Braves have been doing all season long. So when they get those initial big momentum strikes, they can really strike big.
And then, Alex, this was a game the Braves just absolutely had to win over a Cotuit team that they're battling for the final postseason spot. The Braves came out tonight, really great effort by everybody on this team. Andy Archer closing things down, and the Braves get a big win as they head to Harwich, as they head back to Doran Park against Harwich tomorrow night.
Yeah, big shout out to Andy Archer. I mean, another 9-out inning save. And we were talking about on the broadcast, if you had told both of us earlier on in the summer if we would see 3 9-out inning saves from 2 bullpen guys on their team, we would have just laughed. I'd be like, I've never seen that before. We saw our 3rd one tonight, so Andy Archer, big shout out to him. And yeah, they needed to win this game. They needed to win last night too, and they came up big in extra innings last night, and they came out here swinging, brought the momentum from last night's game into tonight. And they have to win tomorrow, and then we'll go back, and we're going to have to beat Cotuit again.
So big win for the Braves. Player of the game time, Blaine, you go first.
I'm going to go with the starting pitcher for tonight in Justin Lasko. A 2nd straight game in which the starting pitcher was really impressive. Lasko getting the quality start like Alex mentioned. And then yesterday we saw DeCesare on the mound doing DeCesare things and just dealing. And Lasko really piggybacked off of that, and that bodes well for your offense as well, just getting things going at the plate. And it all starts with your starting pitcher. Lasko delivered.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Danny DiGiorgio. The guy's been here 3 days. He gets 3 hits tonight. Huge 2-out RBI single for him tonight, and I just was very impressed by the way that he was taking the ball the opposite way. We haven't seen much of that this season, and Danny DiGiorgio, he's been here just 3 days, 5 hits in those 3 games. I've been impressed with what he did tonight and with what he's done in the 3 days.
Very impressed with DiGiorgio, but I was more impressed with Andy Archer tonight. I mean, coming in, and he had to lock the door down on these guys. We saw a little bit of activity later on in the game in the bullpen, but he said, this is my game. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to save this for the game. 9-out save. Just that's all you need to know about Andy Archer.
So Andy Archer, he closes things down. The Braves get a big win over the Cotuit Kettleers. Tomorrow they're going to be back at Bourne Park taking on the Harwich Mariners. But right now, for Alexander Moore and Blaine McCormick, I'm your host, Rob Werner, saying so long, and we'll see you tomorrow.